Welcome back to Trading IQ, where we will learn the unlimited nature of the stock market. This is Shourabh Bhattacharjee. In today's video, I'm going to share another sector that I'm looking at, and that is part of my watch list. And I don't have any stocks within that sector, but I'm actively looking at it because I see potential. Now, why do I see potential and which sector I'm talking about? So please watch till the end. Sector that I'm looking at is the textile industry, and like my other trades that you can find in my playlist, my trades, I'll paste the link on the I button. And my goal is to buy undervalued stocks which are sort of breaking out of stage 1 to stage 2. So my intention and my goal would be, from this industry, I'll be looking at stocks which are sort of creating that stage 1 base after a steep decline. So that means those are undervalued stocks. So I'm going to dig in deep within the textile industry and share my analysis with you. So without further ado, let's jump into my screen and let's do some sector analysis using Stan WEINSTEIN'S stage analysis. So this is the textile companies, the textile industries you can find on the screener website. And so as you can see, based on the list of companies, Grasim Industry has the highest market cap. It has a market cap about 100,000 crore, right? And the next you see is 18,000 crore. So the significant company, I would say, is the Grasim Industry. So it will define the whole industry, right? Like for the oil and gas sector or the telecom sector, Reliance has the monopoly, right? If Reliance perform well, all other sectors within the oil and gas industry would perform well. So this is how we would look at what Grasim Industry is currently doing, and based on which we will try to find out whether this industry is worth pursuing, right? So this is the chart of Grasim Industry. And it is playing out very beautifully, right? So it is sort of at its all-time high. Currently, it's at its all-time high. So let's analyze a bit. So this was the level from 2017 till the COVID-19 pandemic. It saw a huge stage 4 decline for over 3 years. And then from there on, it never looked back. Now, after this point, because of the geopolitical issues, it sort of paused and started stage 3. So this is currently in stage 3, right? Now this is the overall sector. This is representing the overall sector, and the all-time high for this stock is 18,093, and it is sort of at that range. The price range is sort of 1807. Now let's find out relative strength, which is of course we will compare this with Nifty 50. So I'm going to change this input from here. So again, if you do not know how to do that, I have shared my approach. Like, this is very simple. I use 30-week moving average. I use the weekly chart, and I use support and resistance, and of course here and there I use relative strength to check whether this stock or the sector is outperforming the overall market, that is Nifty 50. So I'm going to use Nifty 50 and I'm going to compare it with Nifty 50. So as you can see, it's outperforming. This line is representing the Nifty 50, and then this blue line is Grasim India. So the stock is outperforming the overall market, right? That's how it compares. So it's in good stage. It's in very good stage. So though it is in stage 3, it might again come back to this level, 12,997. But currently Nifty 50 is also performing well. it broke out of. So currently Nifty 50 is around this level, right? It's at all-time high, or around all-time high. All-time high was 18,600, and it's sort of 50 point close to the all-time high. So I'm looking at it in the live market on Friday, and I'm going to post this video today. So this is sort of a live analysis. So yeah. So based on the analysis, I think Grasim India is looking good, and it is sort of hovering at around its all-time high. Now it is just, I'm not looking into Grasim Industry to buy. Of course, I would if it break past of this level with significant volume, but you see the volume is sort of dying down, and I don't see a key factors to get into this stock. And again, the price level, I like to stay under 1,000 stocks which are valued under 1,000 rupees. It's just my liking. So I'm just using Grasim Industries as just a sort of a sectorial index, right? As Textile Industry. So I'm going to look at some stocks which are undervalued, and some of them are in my watch list, and these are undervalued stocks. So this is Welspun Industry. Now Welspun Industry had that similar sort of pattern like Grasim India, but it had a steep decline since the time of last year, like last year September. It saw a huge steep decline from 170 to 66, almost lost 1/3 of its value. And now currently, as you can see, this is, I'll just remove this. So this was the resistance level around here, which it broke past up and then created new high, and it is sort of hovering around that level. So here currently it has created a base. So this has the base. After this stage 4 decline, it is not going below this level, which is 63.90, and it is hovering around this range which it has created before it went past and saw the all-time high. And if it breaks past of this level 85 with significant volume, this is a potential buy for me. And you can see the 30-week moving average is sort of bending upwards, right? It's just peaking upward. So again, we have to have a lot of patience. I mean, it is not that I'll just come into the market and I feel like buying something and I'll just jump onto it, right? That is not how I plan in the market. So I try to keep my plan as consistent as possible, and I only buy at a certain level when all other factors meet. That is volume. So volume plays a very key role when I'm deciding to buy a stock. So though I have identified a key level, if it breaks out of this level with just normal volume, I would not be interested. So whatever stocks I have bought, again, you can find it from my trades. Why I choose undervalued stocks? Of course, then it has the potential to grow further, right? And sky's the limit. Now, again, besides Welspun India's industry, I'm also looking at LUX Industry. So again, as you can see, LUX Industry, this was the level, and you see this pattern with Grasim India is similar, but after a certain point, it saw a huge steep decline, right? But Grasim India as an industry, again, I'll just give you a quick glimpse. So Grasim India has not had that steep decline because it has the largest market share of 119,000 crore, and it is sort of stable, and it is not showing that steep decline like LUX Industry, Welspun Industry, and other. They had that nature of going down pretty sharply. Grasim India is holding the fort as an industry, as an industrial sector, or the sectoral indexes. So that's why we would use Grasim India sort of a sectoral index, and we can see that it has the strength as an industry. So now LUX Industry had that sort of a base that it is trying to create, and it hasn't created a base yet. It is trying to find a level, but this is the range, right? This is the range. You see, this was a resistance level, this was a resistance level. Now it is acting as a support here. So this is the base. I think it is creating a base. So the ceiling of this base is about 2,086 rupees. Again, so the condition would be if it break past of this level with significant volume, then only I'll buy. So I might have to wait maybe for 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, it does not matter, right? As long as I live, my goal is to choose those stocks which will meet my condition, right? So that's how you should plan. And you should plan way ahead. Like I bought Punjab National Bank, and why I bought it, I have shared in one of the videos, and you'll find it on my trades. I'll paste the link on the I button as well. I had waited for about 3 years to buy that stock. I think 2.5 years to be precise. So that's how you have to do it. And you have to look at so many sectors, so many stocks, and create your watch list, and then go from there, right? So again, we'll see another stock. This is Vardhman Textiles. Now it is comparatively better than Welspun and LUX Industry. Again, it has sort of a similar pattern. After a huge decline, it recovered and saw a huge rise, and then it saw a steep decline. Now it recovered, and it is sort of creating that base currently here. This was sort of a support level, and it is acting as a resistance. The ceiling is about 373. So the psychological number, I would say that 375. Again, if it break past of this, so you see this volume candle. This is the highest volume that this company has seen in its history. So it is getting some momentum. And if it break past of this level, again, with significant volume, I would be interested. So this is part of my watch list. I do not have any stocks within textile industry, but I plan to. If all these conditions that I have when I buy a stock, which are you have to have significant volume on a breakout, and it is sort of creating a stage 1 base after a steep decline, that means it is undervalued and it has potential to go upwards. Those are the stocks that I can keep in my watch list. And I will plan to buy it based on how it breaks out, how the structure plays out. So here what I'm doing is I'm prepared for anything, right? And I understand that it is uncertain. I do not know what is going to happen next, and I do not need to know. What I'll do, I have created my plan and I have created my condition, and I will only buy it if it meets my condition. And unless I will wait and I'll keep it in the watch list. So that is how you plan. You not only focus on buying stocks, you have to focus on some industries that you plan to buy maybe in 6 months or 1 year time based on how it plays out. I hope you're liking my approach and liking my video, and if you do, please do subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, and I'm going to see you on my next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.